We go this way. Revelio! Is that another dormitory? Let's go in here. Another dorm. Revelio! It's got a lock on it. Level 1 lock. Level 1 lock. Okay. So I guess we need to learn some spells to unlock this kind of stuff. Got you. Just how in depth is all of this though, man? Like it's so cool. Go in here. Another dormitory. Revelio. Don't want to miss anything, you know what I mean? Second year. Oh, I didn't. That's pretty cool. It's got a it's got the prick. Zach with the outro. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I'm getting good at this stuff now, man. I want to play, but I can't get it till next week. Oh, what house are you gonna pick, Mikey? I'm gonna do a playthrough of all of them. Of course we'll eat an apple. Lovely little apple.
Revelio.
We have some stairs. Let's go up the stairs, guys. Alright, no worries, man. Yes. I don't know, it's between Slytherin and Gryffindor, but we'll play through them all. That's what I'm doing. Like, everything is going to be on, going to be here on Twitch and on YouTube as well. It's a piano. You're a Ravenclaw. Nah, fuck off, fuck Ravenclaw. Apparently Ravenclaw has the least amount of side missions and stuff, which is a bit shit to me. I don't really want that. Let's go up these stairs. Fuck you, fam.
Revelio.
Oh, something in here. So check. Oh, is it got a lock on it? Level 3 lock. Ah, that is crap. Yeah, so I'm gonna do Slytherin first, then Gryffindor, then Hufflepuff, then Ravenclaw at the end. Ooh. What's it? Another dormitory? Revelio! They've all got locks in them. I'll come back to these when I've got spells. Ooh, I heard something. Oh, cake! Cake! We eat the cake! We eat the cake! We eat the cake! More cake! More cake! We eat the cake! Eat another apple. Ooh. How come they get sofas and shit? Chessboard. Please tell me we can play wizard chess. Like, if anyone played Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, one of my favourite things to play was wizard chess, and I used to love it.
Revelio.
That's a lot better dorm and everything. I want this room. Can you see me in the reflection? Yeah, you can see us in the reflection. Let's go. Right. Let's go to the common room then. Oh no, let's go up here. I found more stairs. Oh! No, I want to go up there. I will go up there.
Seems that's off limits to me.
Girls' dormitories, maybe? Girls. Oh.
Up there.
I tried. Can't go that way, sir. No, not indeed. Not indeed. I wanted to go up there. That's a bit shit. Right.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Slytherin common room. Right. Imelda.
Different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Nah.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Right, leave it out, bro.
They just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night.
Excuse me. You know I can hear you, right?
Starting new school this late?
A little room, everyone.
Well, one can't argue with that.
We're going to see who can stay up the latest.
Go see my man
Trial
first.
shouldn't share my victory.
Well, I
As long as
suppose.
I get some sleep, I don't
No. Can I help you?
place where rules don't apply.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful,
Good luck.
certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
I'm gonna be a
Interesting
big boy.
perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm
Aw.
sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are
What
you
do you
saying
mean?
some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
And you, mate. Ooh, wraps. I had a meal deal from Tesco. Chicken and bacon sandwich. Packet
might want to
of prawn
think that
cocktail
again.
crisps, and obviously me monster.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Get me one, yeah? Nah,
Checkmate. Told
Nah.
you.
I don't share stuff.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had
We had
a
handles.
And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's
Oh, that
nothing
was
like
aggressive.
swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
She ain't showing me nothing.
Are
She
you
ain't showing me
a chess
nothing.
fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging.
She ain't
The
showing me
moves are
nothing.
always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Right, one more person. Hello, boss.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Okay, I better
Not
keep him
something
in
I'm
mind there.
especially proud
He might
of.
be a very strong ally.
He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
What? I mean,
Is the
well,
new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I mean, I get it. Like, obviously, the Slytherins gonna be nice to each other, but they seem too nice. We all know what Zach's looking for. Well, that'd be telling. That would be telling. Chat, here's a question before we go and chat to Professor McGonagall. Do you think I should upload 1 episode a day or 2 episodes a day on YouTube? Well. But Joe, do you think I should do 2? 2, yeah?
Revelio.
Good morning. I
Content,
trust
yeah.
you're ready for your
2 could be
first
good
day
because
at
I'm planning on
Hogwarts?
making like
I've been dreaming of
in
this
one
day for a
stream.
long time.
It's going to be like hopefully in between
Well, you
3 to
are
5
here. Make the
main
most
story
of it.
quests at least,
You only have one first
and
day
1
at
main story
Hogwarts.
quest between.
Now, in light of your
Each episode,
unique
sorry.
situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Taping.
Here you are.
I'm taping. Whoa! Page!
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright, Professor, let's do it.
This way.
Oh, I want to have a look in here first. House chest.
I
Base.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide.
Revelio.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Why is my man walking in slow motion? Hold on. Just make sure we don't miss anything.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
I want to open the chest. Oh. Bastard. Statue.
Revelio.
Just unlocked a field guide. I'm going to move my camera, chat, because I think I'm a bit in the way here, so I'm going to put it down in the middle left. 2 seconds. There we go.
Clever, isn't it?
Oh. So
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
I
Open
don't
it
want
up
to
and
use
find
it.
Central Hall.
I want to explore the castle. I'm not dignifying that with a response. I don't want to travel. I don't want to travel. I want to walk around. I want to walk around. That's the whole point of an open world
Here we
game.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
I'm so far lost. Thank you for the redemption.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
You see the
Defense
plans,
against
I am
the
seeing the
dark arts,
plans.
as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Okay.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that
Won't be
regard.
me.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll
Nah,
be
not
up
me,
to
bruv.
speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thanks,
And
Professor.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, so let's talk to
Revelio.
Revelio, just to make sure we don't miss anything in here. Ooh, hello.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay, might have to come back for that.
I want to play Quidditch professionally.
Right.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you
Which
and
Weasley is she?
Professor
She is an
Weasley
old
talking
Weasley.
about
She is the deputy
exploring
headmistress.
ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You're gonna... Alright, no worries, Chloe. See you later. Have a nice day. Right. So we can track the quests. Right, chat, should we do Defense Against the Dark Arts first? Or shall we do Charms first? So we can either learn Levioso or Accio. Right, quickly chat. Charms or Defense Against the Dark Arts? Well, if you read, it says Levioso. But Mikey, which one? Charms or Defense Against the Dark Arts? Dark Arts. Alright, bet.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I shall reach out when I have more information about
Can't wait to get a Vada Kedavra. Start a Vada Kedavra, people.
Focus on your classes
I
and
swear
pay
it's been
attention.
Slytherin.
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir. Right. I could have ended that there into another episode, but that's just stupid. So we'll add on another. We'll do like 2 main quests as 1 episode this time. So we'll do our 2 classes, and then that'll be the end of episode 2, and then it'll be going to Hogsmeade in episode 3. Defense against the Dark Arts. Let's do it.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have 1 Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Easy. I'm just too good, man. I'm just too good.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Hadouken! That was fun.
Very good.
I need this game. I want to do some spells.
Is by duel. We'll start with you 2. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego.
Levioso.
Takes things. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy my duels.
Bye, mate. Bye, mate.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Alright,
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay, Professor.
All right.
Revelio.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Right, so I can't get in there just yet. Okay. Let's go chat to my man.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Zach, buy it for me.
Duel was quite
I
something.
can't do that, I'm afraid, mate.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Buying it myself.
Practice?
Skidded me, mate.
Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yeah, it was worth a try, man.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, and that is where we are going to leave episode 2 of the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you for part 3. Bye! Again,